Okay, so quick skill session for parents to practice with their kids in the back garden. It's a lovely day. You need a couple of bits of apparatus for this. First of all, you need a parent or a volunteer, okay, taking their life into their own hands. Secondly, come here, you need a young aspiring footballer to be. Thirdly, you need a ball. And fourthly, you need a chair, okay? So, the object of this game is, it's about practicing one bounce volleys back to the parents, okay? So the parent is going to sit on the chair. They're going to throw the ball to the child player. The child player is going to take one bounce and then they're going to pass it as a volley back to the parent to catch, okay? The parent has to catch it in both hands and their bum, yes I said bum, is not allowed to leave the chair. It has to stay on the chair at all times. The ball isn't allowed to drop, and we need to do this 10 times to have perfected the skill. Okay, so what we're going to do is just carefully throw the ball to the young football player, who's then going to carefully volley it back to me. So Henry, are you ready?
Yes. Okay,
let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, now, right on the end, okay? And that is the skill perfected. Okay, so now that we've perfected the basic skill of one bounce volleys back to the parent, we can move into a game that can be played between two players. So the parent and the child and another child if you've got two children and rather not be involved in it going forwards. Okay, to begin with, what we're going to do is we're going to move around doing something similar to what we did before, but without the parent being sat in the chair. So you're just going to throw the ball to the child and the child's going to volley it back. One bounce, Henry. Okay, so throw the ball to the child's going to volley it back. And then if you just move around and then throw the ball to the child volleys it back. And then throw the ball to the child volleys it back. Okay, and if you can keep practicing that until they can do that regularly, we'll be able to move on to stage 3 of the video. Moving on to the third part, which is the game related part of the session, where what we will be doing now is we will be playing a game called One Bounce, which I'm sure some of the parents have played before at some point in their school playground days. The idea of this game is it's a 2-player game, so it can either be you and your child or 2 of your children playing the game. And the idea is the ball is only allowed to bounce once in between the 2 players. Okay, so we perfected the passing back to the player seated in the chair. We've perfected moving around and passing and the ball being volleyed back to the parent. And now what we're going to do is we're going to play a bit of a game where you can play this continuously throughout the isolation period in order to improve your technique and your touch. Okay, so first thing is the ball goes in, one bounce, 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 one bounce. Brilliant, okay? And that is the session completed. Please practice and enjoy yourselves, and I hope that you found this useful.